Hey everybody, my name is Jake Isley. I'm a undergraduate student at UNC Charlotte studying mechanical engineering. And this summer I worked with Professor Scott Kelly in working in reinforcement learning on robots like these. So the idea of reinforcement learning is that I can set this robot to look in any specific direction, and on its own it will be able to move and find out the fastest and best possible route to getting to wherever I would like it to move. So here we have a two-wheel robot with two balance plates so it doesn't tip over and drag. We have a Raspberry Pi, which is the green device on the bottom, and what is called a Raspberry Pi hat that sits on top, which is the blue device. So the green Raspberry Pi controls the actual reinforcement learning, while the blue computer chip on top controls our motor speeds, which are these little DC motors on the side that go both forwards and backwards. So here on my computer, I can pull up my Raspberry Pi, which is connected through the Wi-Fi and is wireless. However, I must power it somehow, so I do have a wire running. So if we pull up my code, we are currently working on getting a camera to track its motion and make decisions. So right now I will just show a quick script of it moving in general. Alright, so next I will assemble our pixy cam, which we'll be using to motion track and track its angles and where it's heading and where it's at, so the Raspberry Pi can figure out what would be the best action to take next. So it's starting up. We'll look back into a terminal script within our Raspberry Pi and set it up to run. So here you can see it's just a bunch of frames, which means that the pixy cam is working. And if I hold it over the Raspberry Pi, you can see a bunch of signal 2s and 3s flickering in and out, which does better and worse at different heights. But there's no point in showing that when I could show you what the actual pixy cam is seeing. So I'm gonna unplug my Raspberry Pi from my computer and plug in the actual pixy cam. So now on my computer we can see exactly what this guy's saying. So if I hold it over the actual robot, you can see on my screen it says signal 2 and 3, which is how it will decide what is the front and the back side of the actual robot, and then in return moving it into a specified direction. We're still currently working on setting that camera up because it's just giving us a few issues, but hopefully within the next week we'll be able to, and I've enjoyed learning about robotics with Professor Kelly this summer. Thank you.